So I try to keep up to date with like all the lecture materials. So meaning each day there'll be like a couple of lectures, around 2 to 3, and my goal will be like to cover all of them, which should take me like no more than 6 hours each day. So from Monday to Friday, around 6 hours, no more than 6 hours.
For me personally, I did find studying more or less daily in a certain amount of chunks to be helpful, and so I kind of did it in that way. I went through that path.
My social activities would consist of going to the gym, trying new recipes at home, and hanging with my friends over a good cup of coffee.
So I try to make an effort to exercise daily, so at least an hour really. And during the weekends, I try to make an effort to like chill with my friends, watch a movie, or like just do dinner together.
Yes, it does help in my studies by socializing with other medical students. As we discuss about questions regarding the subject we have, we share our experience after attending a clinical seminar, and of course we give more supports to each other.
Hanging out with my friends at medical school helps very much, especially since I'm currently living away from home. Having friends is extremely important in medical school as well, as we can all study together, help each other out during classes, and much more.
Yes, studying can be very stressful. So if I was to say one way to cope with the pressure and to cope with the stress is to acknowledge its presence. You can't assume that it doesn't exist. You have to know yourself and know when you are struggling, and be of the understanding that it's all right to seek for help. So seek help and speak it out. Because it really tends to release that pressure inside that you're building up.
Studying is stressful to some extent, but no worries. To cope with the pressure, the first thing I do is to take some time to do nothing related to my works. I will take a stroll around the neighborhood. I will go to the park or going out to buy some groceries. Besides, I would reward myself with my favorite food and snacks if I have completed my assignments or my team projects. The other thing is not to put too much pressure on yourself.
Okay, I understand it is very often that people feel, especially med students, that they don't have enough time and things are moving really fast. And at the end of each day, you might reflect back and feel, oh, there's so much more things that's left to do. And this can really get in the way of balancing your personal life and your study life. So this is why I think like time management is particularly important in this situation. You just have to be purposeful with your time. So say you want to finish watching a particular lecture today, you just have to commit and allocate like specific time to do it, and then you just do it.
My first tip on balancing study and personal life is to set your timer while studying a topic or doing an assignment, let's say an hour. So you are going to set 1 hour to study and focus on the topics you are going to do, the topics you are going to study, and not doing other things or not distracting yourself to another things. For me, I'm a typical procrastinator, so instead I will set my goals for the day so that I could have my own times doing the things I love to when I finish my goals for the day.
One thing is to definitely take one step at a time. Have realistic goals and circulate your life around things that are of value to you, be it prayer, be it calling family. Have things that you have faith in and believe in them.
My tips on balancing my study and personal life would be to have good time management skills. I think that's the one that really pulled me through the entire way of medical school. How I do it is by planning ahead of time, studying consistently, and definitely having time to myself at the end of the day in order to balance everything else. Self-care plays a huge role in balancing my academics and my social life.